Hey everybody, this is Lord Magicus, and this week we're going to do something a little bit different. I'm going to do a premiere draft of Zendikar Rising on Arena this week. I kind of just need a break from everything else. Next week we're going to be doing Penny Dreadful because of the Penny Dreadful 500 on Saturday, so I will be recording matches of that and uploading that for next week. And then afterwards is the Kaldheim release, which we'll be playing a bunch of Modern and Pioneer for a while after that. And Legacy is fucking dead to me as long as Oko and Astrolabe are in that format. So, I need a break. So, we just did Historic last week. Let's do something. I don't know if we've even done this before. We've done, like, Vintage Cube Draft, but I don't know if we've done, like, regular, just, like, Booster Draft. So, we're gonna go and do a little bit of that this week. So, let's use our token entry for this. There we go. I think it's important, like, even if you play primarily constructed, like, there's still a lot to be learned from draft. So at any point, if you're ever going to play like in one of the split events, it will definitely help you to learn how to do well in limited. So I'm okay at it. I think it's not what I primarily play or enjoy, but I've definitely won my fair share of draft. So this set is not too bad for it either. Like, I think the modal lands really help a lot. Alright, cool. We're ready. Let's do this. Let's draft our deck and get a match going. You can chastise me and tell me that I'm wrong for all the picks that I make. Okay, well that's pretty powerful. One of the things on Arena is also, if there are rare cards that you don't have in your collection, drafting them actually makes a lot of sense just for completion's sake. But this card is also strong enough that I might seriously want to build a deck with it anyway. This Ruin Crab is also very, very powerful too. You have to, like, very aggressively take these if you're going to do this, but like, I am actually very much tempted to take this Ruin Crab, because if I can get like a couple of these going, like, I can actually win the game with Mill that way. Ugh, it's so close. I have to decide. I think it's between those two. Alright, I'm going to take the crab. We're just going to pray that we can actually use it. It's flying. Flying is really good in this format. This Bubble Snare is actually pretty good to go with this too. It's nice removal. I think these are all reasonable, but I'm going to take this snare because it's going to fit in my blue theme so far. And just pray that we can find more of these things. They get drafted pretty quick though, so it leaves us open. I don't know what we want to splash with it yet. Okay. This is very, very blue intensive. Because it's triple blue, I don't know if it's going to actually fit into our deck very well. So you might want to look at other cards. I'll take this one. The flying's not bad. So I think both of these are fine. I'll take the... I think I want that guy. Okay, he's pretty cool. He helps our mill theme. We might be able to build a solid, like, milling deck. This card is also extremely fucking strong too. If you have a lot of kicked spells, like, this can be very, very brutal. This is milling and it's flying, and I think that I'm going to take that. It also has flash on it, which is nice. Fuck it. I'm going to take this rare card. Maybe green will be something I want to splash with this. The counterspell is definitely reasonable, but think of this rare as coming around at this point. Like, it's something that I may want to play, but at the same time, like, taking a rare for my collection is probably better than, like, the 6th card in my deck from the first pack, I think. It's possible. There's a lot of red here. If I want to support this, then I might need this green card. I'll take this one. I'll leave that open. I have a lot of rogues, and I have some wizards. Maybe this will be a card. Jawari Disruption is very, very... you can take this pretty easily. Honestly, you know what? This card is off. If we're going to play green, this one's actually surprisingly good, too. I think I'd take this. Yeah, if we're going to play blue-green, then that's definitely something we care about. Nice combat trick. Probably that. I don't know if we'll play it or not, but I think it's the best of those. Okay. Alright, what do we got? Oof. Well, there's no crabs, unfortunately. Even if I'm not gonna play it, like, I should still probably take it anyway, just because, again, it's a rare that I don't have, so. Definitely this. Well, it looks like we're pretty well into green, so maybe we might not end up playing the blue stuff if we can't find more to support it. It's not too late to start playing like black instead. Being adaptable matters. Alright, I'm just taking that. Again, it's another rare I can take, so fuck it. But okay, so we have enough kick spells where I can actually take this, and this actually is really good now. So I think that definitely helps. And we have another one too. Sounds good to me. This card's actually really good with this, but I think that's one. I need more spells with Kicker if I'm going to actually enable these things, so yes, I'm going to take that, though the flip land is definitely reasonable. We'll see how this goes. So that's one, yeah. It is pretty hard to attack through these and they get really big, so. Ooh, okay. Actually, this card is probably what we want here. It supports our giant thing here, but it also has Kicker on it, which supports this too. Which means Risen Riptide in turn 3 into Reclaim with Kicker in turn 4 is a pretty good curve. And it will help. It means we can now actually take a few more things that are like 5 or 6 mana. Guess this. I don't know if I want that, but like something like that actually is more playable. Okay, well. Alright, what do we got here? Confounding Conundrum. I don't know if Conundrum is what we want here, but either one of these actually might be. It's definitely reasonable. This will support the +1/+1 thing. I think we want this. I think we need more 2-drops. And it's another Kicker spell. I think I'm taking that just because I don't have all the pathways. Fuck it, yeah, we're taking this card. Why not? I don't really intend to play any red cards, but I do just want that. There's nothing else that really screamed that we had to have it. Rabid Bite is a removal spell, so we might actually want that card. This is a flash flying creature, but I think we need this. And we probably need this. It's more ramp for our top end. Ooh, okay. This seems like the kind of card that we want. I'm gonna take this. These are both fine, but I'm gonna take that. Rewards us for ramping up a little bit. Is this... None of these are particularly good. I already have a lot of like things here, but Seafloor Stalker is probably okay here. Conundrum came back, interesting. So it's like anti-ramp. Fuck it, we'll take this. I don't have a lot of +1/+1. I guess maybe we have some. Maybe it'll be okay. And at this point, we're just taking random shit, so I think our deck is okay. It's not like the best deck I've ever drafted, but I've definitely played far worse than this. Okay, so let's build a deck here. Oh, interesting. I did not realize that it was open already. So first of all, let's take out all the non-green and blue stuff. I don't need to be playing that. Yeah, how do I want to go about doing this here? Okay. I definitely need this. I'm not sure about that yet. I think I do want those. I don't think I want that. Yeah, unfortunately we didn't really grab enough stuff to make this mill theme really worth it, so I think I could just safely cut that stuff. And just play like the interactive cards, or to cut one more thing. Maybe one of these. This might be alright. Do I have other wizards in here? That might be a factor. I don't know. I have this. That's another wizard. Rogue. I really don't. Like, this thing is actually... it's a 3/2 flyer, though. Maybe that's fine. Actually, I might not need all of these. I want that. Yeah, that's fine. That's okay. I mean, I guess I could keep it as a 3-2 flyer. That's not the worst thing in the world. Maybe I have to look at my party statistics. How many creatures of each type? 2 wizards, 4 rogues. I have no warriors. I have 1 cleric. Is that counting this thing, I'm assuming? So maybe if I find more party things, then I might want to include some of them. See, I have a lot of creatures with really big butts, so that can buy me some time until I start playing some beefy things. This draws a card, but they're both wizards. How many creatures do I have? Only 15. I should probably play at least one more. Lands, I am at 17. Maybe I don't need Confounding Conundrum. I should play one more creature instead. Ideally something that's not a rogue. Like wizard or cleric would be ideal. But I don't really have any more of those, so... I have this, it doesn't really do a whole lot. I could play like... I could play the crab anyway. Maybe this is just fine as like an alternate way to win the game. Yeah, okay, so let's review this. That's fine. I think one of these is fine. I mean, this isn't gonna cost 6 mana, but I have a couple things. Like, I could cut one of these. I have a lot of 3-drops here. And I could play like another one of these things. I'm probably not returning like lands for the most part. I don't want to get stuck with too many of these things in my hand though. Like that's probably fine. Like this can also be like, you know, big if I need it to be. Yeah. Alright, I think that I'm okay with it like this. Alright, let's run it like this and we'll see how this goes. So let's... Alright. Don't fail me now. Didn't quite come together the way that I wanted it to, but there was a chance that it could have been a lot better depending on what we saw. It's part of draft. It's always random, so like sometimes you're just taking chances in this. I think I can keep this actually. I'm okay with this. Well, that's gonna make that life a little bit difficult. So I need to get this Snarecaster online quickly. I don't want to show them the islands yet, so they don't know what my second color is, but... Yeah, we're going to 14. Hopefully the Snarecaster will save us for a little while. Yeah, let's do this. Now that's not an easy attack into this. Okay, excellent. That's good. I guess sacrifice an island and I'll find an island in a forest. I will be at 6 mana next turn. It's probably something I want to bubble snare. Yeah, they can make it 3 power. Okay. I don't think this helps though. I'm just gonna block. So they can't really attack very well right now, which is good. Now I can get the Seafloor Stalker online. I can surprise make it a 5/5/2, which is nice. Alright, we'll play the Diver. This thing actually has flying, so now I can start pushing through damage that they can't really do much about. At least that is the hope. We took beatings earlier, but now hopefully we're going to have a superior end game against this deck. So their party consists of a rogue and a warrior. So we'll get +2. It'll be 3. It's not bad. That is the saddest Valakut Awakening ever. Let's see, I have a wizard and a rogue. You cannot block it. You want to block this thing, that's fine. There we go. Our pile of defenders and unblockable creatures should be enough to get this job done. And I have this Shell Shield as a potential surprise for the opponent whenever they're not prepared for it. Okay. Yeah, you don't want to put it on that. That's fine. Yeah, I would prefer that my flying creature does not die. Now this thing does not have a good attack. This looks promising. Unfortunately, like, they've kind of... Yeah, they have to, like... Whatever, you want to attack with this, I can just block with, like, 2 of... Yeah, it only needs 2 damage to die, so... I am totally okay with this thing attacking me. You will trade with one of these. That seems really bad. So that's 7 damage they can't block. So I think if they draw like a land next turn, they're just dead. Or like, there's a lot of donuts they can draw right now. Because these 2 things will be enough to kill them as long as they don't die. Yeah, they lose. That does nothing. Good game, opponent. Okay. Here you go. Have fun. Blammo. So there we go. That is our round 1 of our draft. Yeah, I think that went pretty well. So we'll just have to see how the rest of this draft goes, but that puts us at 1 win. So I am not exactly sure how it is that I am going to be putting these matches all together. If some of them are shorter, I might combine 2 of them together for this week, but this will be the end of the video for today. So everybody, please give this a thumbs up. Yeah, let me know how your drafting experiences have been with Zendikar. I'm curious. I've drafted a few decks in here and I've enjoyed it. So with that, I will see you again tomorrow. Take it easy, everybody.